So over the past 2 years, I have been trying to teach you guys that it is possible to not only survive, but thrive living here in Thailand on an incredibly limited budget. And in doing so, guys, I have traveled the entire country. I've been as far north as the Golden Triangle, all the way down to the tip of Prontep Cape at the bottom of Phuket Island. And in that time, guys, I've lived in some of the most amazing spots here in Thailand. And one question I'm getting a lot of now is, Doc, we understand that we can survive there, but where are we going to thrive? Why, hello there, guys, and welcome to an incredibly special series here on how to survive and thrive living in Thailand with me, your crazy kooky host. Yes, it is Thailand's happiest hobo, coming at you live from positively terrific Thailand. Guys, listen, I do get this question all of the time. Doc, where can we live? Where should we live? Where's the best place for us to thrive in Thailand? So guys, I am going to bring you where I think you are going to enjoy living, depending on your different lifestyle, your budget, etc., things that make you you and are going to make your experience living in Thailand that much better. So come on with me as I try to show you where you will thrive living in Thailand. So guys, to keep this series from being a completely rambling, incoherent mess, I'm going to basically keep this to 5 distinct areas, okay? As I see it here in Thailand. We have northern Thailand, which is comprised of Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, up towards the Golden Triangle. We then have the Udon Thani Isan area, Bangkok, of course, Pattaya, which everybody knows, the Hoi Hin area. I know I butchered that one, guys. I promise I'll try to get better, but it's one of those spots that I just have the hardest time pronouncing. And then, of course, we have southern Thailand, which is made up of Krabi and Phuket. I'm not going to talk about Koh Samui and Koh Phangan simply because I don't know anybody that lives there full time. I know people that go and spend a few months, but I don't know a single person that lives there full time, so I'm not able to expand on that very much. So I'm not going to talk about a lot of the outlying islands. I'm just going to talk about the 5 major spots as far as I think of Thailand, okay? And most likely you do as well. Now let's be honest, for the majority of us, where we live really comes down to budget. And Thailand is definitely set up for that because, guys, your budget is going to go a lot further in certain areas than it is in others. Let's just face the facts on that. If you are on a limited budget, Phuket and southern Thailand is probably not going to be the solution long-term for you, nor is Bangkok, because believe it or not, if you're living in Bangkok Central, it is bloody expensive. Not compared to Toronto or Vancouver, New York, LA, London, any of those, but when you're looking at other spots in Thailand, Bangkok can be incredibly expensive. Eating out's expensive, beers, stuff like this. The transportation is cheap, thankfully, because of the BTS and the subway. You can get some good deals on apartments, but again, overall, it's expensive to live in Bangkok compared to other areas. The Pattaya area is definitely less expensive, and if you're looking for something fun and exciting like that, Jomtien, which is just the neighboring city, is fantastic. Hoi Hin, if you're on a budget, is a great spot to live. And again, guys, I know I butchered that one. I apologize. It just is what it is. Up in northern Thailand, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, you can get by on a limited budget and have a wonderful life, a great experience. But if you want your dollars to stretch the furthest possible here in Thailand, Isan and Udon Thani are probably going to be the best fits for you. The only downside to that is you're going to struggle with lack of communication, and there's no beaches, stuff like this. So it is, you know, you're making sacrifices to stretch your dollars. Now, for you guys that are not on a budget, don't worry. I'm going to cover you guys in this series as well, because listen, a lot of guys that come here, they do have these fantastic pensions, be it military or corporate, whatever it is. Maybe they've made a killing in Bitcoin and they're coming to enjoy themselves. And a lot of the expats, a lot of the digital nomads are doing quite well financially, so they're not living on a budget. I'm doing this again, guys, as a social media experiment to show other people what is possible. But for you guys that don't have to worry about a budget, don't worry. I am going to cover your basic wants and desires and needs in this series as well. So don't worry, I've got you guys covered as well. Now, after budget, guys, we have to think about lifestyle and what you are looking for here in Thailand. What's going to make you happy? What's going to be fulfilling your time? Because, guys, I'm going to tell you something. If you're retired, just hear me out on this one. The biggest mistake that I've made so far retiring so early was not having a set plan in motion, because I have so much downtime, or at least I did before I started getting really busy here on YouTube, that, man, I was drinking too much. I was, making some pretty poor choices, and you will find that doing nothing is not as fun as it sounds. So you really need to keep that in mind when you're picking a place to retire to or move here in Thailand. I'm serious, guys, because again, retirement sounds great when you're working your ass off, but when you're retired, it gets old in a hurry. So lifestyle and what we desire in life is one of those things that we really need to be honest with ourselves about. I absolutely love the tropical island life, and that is why I personally have chosen Phuket and that southern Thailand area. If you're the type of person that really enjoys active nightlife and stuff like this, Phuket's a very good choice, but Bangkok is going to be one that is going to hit all of your needs, because you can hop on a plane and fly down to Phuket for the weekend and enjoy yourself pretty easy, and again, unbelievably affordable if you're living in Bangkok. If you're one of these active people that likes getting out on motorbikes, ATVs, stuff like this, Chiang Mai might be perfect, simply because you're close to Pai, you're close to all kinds of different biking trails, spots that you can just have so much fun. I know guys that have moved up to Chiang Mai and they spend almost all their free time out on dirt bikes, going on these incredible rides. There's groups of 60, 70 people that go out all the time, and they have just such a wonderful culture and a fantastic life. These guys are not missing the craziness, the beaches. They are just enjoying what they love to do. Now, also up there, it's very easy to travel around. And I'm going to tell you something. It is some of the most beautiful country in the world. So it is one thing to factor in, is your lifestyle. Now, if you're the type of person that enjoys rural lifestyle, country living, laid back, stuff like that, Isan and Udon Thani are going to be perfect for you. I'm not saying live right in Udon Thani, probably on the outskirts, but the whole Isan area is going to match your lifestyle pretty well, because it is extremely laid back. And again, unbelievably affordable to live there. There's not a lot of crazy nightlife though, guys. So if you're looking for that, you're looking for girls of the transactional relationship type, you're probably not going to find them in abundance in that area. Yes, I understand that most of the pretty crazy girls down in Phuket and those areas are from Isan, but they're already down in Isan. They're not back there waiting for you. But if you're looking for a really nice girl, man, I'll tell you, Isan is full of incredibly gorgeous, wonderful women, especially if you're willing to go above that 21-year-old age. Man, I'll tell you, some of the 30, 40-year-olds up there, smoking. Again, if you're coming here thinking as a 55, 60-year-old man, you're going to have some 20-year-old hard-body hottie taking care of your every whim for free, come back down to reality, kid, because it's just not going to happen. You can find a girl that will take care of everything for you, but it's going to cost you a small fortune, and you're going to do that in places like Patong on Phuket, in Pattaya, or certain areas of Bangkok, okay? If you're going up to Chiang Mai, there are some girls like that, but very, very few. If you're a younger guy, and I'm talking someone in their 30s, 40s, even in their 20s, that is actually coming looking for real companionship, real relationships, Chiang Mai is definitely the spot to check out, because you will find such a wide range of girls up there, and a lot of them are really interested in foreigners, not because of the money aspect, but because for the most part, again, as I have said in a lot of our videos, or a lot of my videos, sorry, we are typically nicer, we're well groomed, we're mannered, and because we have been through what we've been through, a lot of the times we do treat the girls in our lives a lot better than the local guys are treating them, okay? I don't want to get into some crazy argument with people. I'm just telling you the truth, and this is the way it is in Thailand. Also, keep this in mind, guys. We find Asian women attractive because they're exotic and different. They look at us the exact same way, okay? You are different than the local talent, and keep that in mind. You are actually talent, believe it or not. I know it doesn't feel like that coming from where you're from, but here, yeah, you are looked upon as interesting, exotic, and talented. Trust me on that one, guys. So if your main focus to coming to Thailand is the girls and stuff, and you're wanting to live out this crazy fantasy of sowing your wild oats that you never got to before, or maybe you're just one of those guys that's never been able to meet or be with a really pretty girl, or perhaps you've got yellow fever, I don't know. Whatever the case may be, if your only interest in coming to Thailand is the girls, you're going to be looking at southern Thailand, Pattaya, and then probably Bangkok, okay? I say that simply because southern Thailand is full of some of the most incredibly gorgeous women you will ever see. Pattaya, again, well, it is what it is. I mean, let's face it, we all know that it is a sex tourist area for older gentlemen, and it is full of freelancers, go-go bars. It just, look, it is what it is. So if you're looking for that from Thailand, most likely you're going to be going to Phuket, the Patong area. You're going to be going to Pattaya, or you will hit Bangkok, certain pockets of it, Nana area, spots like that. Again, if that is your sole purpose of coming to Thailand, guys, you're probably not going to be happy up in Chiang Mai. You're definitely not going to be happy over in Isan, because most likely you don't want to put in the effort it's going to take to meet someone, develop a relationship with them. You just want one-stop shopping, I guess is the best way to put it. So if that's your goal, most likely the place that you're going to survive and thrive, I guess, is going to be Phuket, Patong, Pattaya, and then Bangkok. Guys, Thailand is world renowned for not only its culture, but its cuisine. And I'm going to tell you something, right from the tip to the bottom, it is full of some of the most incredible foods that you will ever experience in your life. And each region has its own specialty, their own take on the Thai cuisine. In Isan, they have some of the spiciest foods, and it's just so incredibly flavorful. Phuket is kind of westernized, as is Pattaya. You're going to get local dishes, but a lot of it is geared towards making the tourists happy. So do yourself a favor. If you're coming for the food, do not ask a guy like me where's the best place to eat. Watch some of my videos, please comment, like, and subscribe, but don't ask me for advice. Go talk to a local, because they're going to show you the most incredible restaurants, and I promise you, you will have the greatest time eating here. So if you're coming just because you're a foodie and you want to enjoy everything, keep in mind that certain areas offer different things. If you're a huge street food person, Bangkok is definitely the spot to be. Go to Chinatown, guys. It is, it's as close to perfect for a foodie as you can possibly get. I'm going to tell you something. Chinatown in Bangkok is like nothing you've ever experienced. Again, if you're looking for local foods, you're going to find it anywhere, but in the heavy tourist areas, just remember that a lot of the restaurants are geared towards satisfying the Western palate. So they have a very, I'm just going to call it bland tasting menu. Whereas if you hit the small street vendors, the little tiny stands, you know, the mom and pop shops, that's where you're going to taste true Thailand, guys. I tell you, and you can experience Thai food throughout the entire country. No worries about that. Again, guys, there's so many things to keep in mind, so many things to factor in when it comes to moving here. Your budget, what are your likes, what are your dislikes? Are you lonely? Are you looking for companionship? What do you like to do? What do you like to eat? Are you willing to be adventurous, or are you looking for something more Western? These are things that you need to factor in. So guys, on this journey, I'm going to show you where the best place for you to live is. And in doing that, you are going to have the greatest experience living here in Thailand. And hopefully I will help you live your best life. So please tune in tomorrow, because I will be bringing you all about northern Thailand and what it's like to live up there, as well as the Isan area. Then after that, we're going to center on Bangkok, Pattaya, and finally, my own little slice of paradise, southern Thailand. So until next time, cheers. But please come back, because this one will be continued.